Hi, I'm Lisa Wilson, the 4-H Youth Development Educator in Du Bois County, and we are going to talk about what happens or how you should react whenever a child may be getting agitated or upset during a 4-H event or during an extension event. This also works for adults, so you can use this in either setting. I would say the very first thing, whenever someone starts to get really agitated, our first go-to response is to try to talk to them. But really, the less talking that you do, the better off you are, because you know yourself, whenever you start to get really agitated, the last thing you want is someone talking in your face telling you how to feel better. So the first thing is just to let them know that you care for them. Ask them if they would like to take a break from that space, because you know, you can get them away from the setting that they may be getting upset about, and we may not know what the cause of their agitation might be. They might be anxious about something. They may be upset about being in a setting with a lot of stimulus coming in, lighting, noise, those sorts of things. They may be homesick. But when someone is very frustrated or very agitated, they probably are not going to be able to communicate that to you. So the first response is just to try to calm. Maybe ask them if they'd like to go for a walk or go into a quiet space. Just take some time to calm down. And then if that does not work and the agitation gets worse, you may, for safety purposes, need to start making sure that those around them are safe. You know, you want to check your surroundings. You want to make sure that this child or adult is in a safe space, and to make the area around them safe. If they're not able to move, you may need to move others around them away from the space. Now, moving others away from the space may make that agitation worse, because they now are realizing that you are moving their friends away from them or other people. And so a response might be like, "What? Are you scared of me? Or are you upset too? Or are you afraid I'm going to do something?" Those sorts of things. So it's just really important to keep yourself calm and try to get them calm, and just reassure them that you are here to help them in as little amount of words as possible. So once you get that person calmed down, you might be able to talk to them about um, why they are upset, and how we can make things better in the future. And a lot of times, once that person is completely calm, if you're going to be at camp or at another 4-H event in the future, chances are this is not the last time you're going to be seeing this person. You want to ask them, okay, if this happens in the future, what can we do to help make this better? If loud noises and being in large groups is something that really agitates you or makes you upset, makes you anxious, can we wear headphones? Can we sit maybe not so tightly with other people, and those sorts of things? So that's an individual thing. Let's move on to if this person starts to become violent. Um, I would guess most extension professionals and volunteers are not trained in any kind of crisis prevention that helps with when people become violent. So you should not ever be laying your hands on another person. Um, there may even be a time when you're going to have to call 911 and get law enforcement there to help you if someone is violent. And calling sooner than later is better, to prevent them from running off, hurting themselves, or hurting another person, because they are all trained to help in those sorts of situations. Hopefully you can calm the child down before it gets to that point. But if you can't, don't be afraid to call 911 and get help, especially when you're in a remote location that could get dangerous very quickly. So first of all, let's review those steps. You're going to just try to calm them down with as minimal words as possible. Ask them if they'd like to take a break, get to a calm, quiet space. Once they are calmed down, just reassure them that you're here for them and you want to help them to feel safe and them to feel comfortable. And then review finally how we can prevent this in the future, and what you can do or what other staff can do to help them have a better outcome in the future.